He's like, y'all got any motors? Y'all, you know where I get the motors?
All the wheel homies said they're either Pan Sport, Work, SSR, we don't know. But these are for sale. I have to fund a new engine, as many of you know, since we've talked about.
Yep.
These are $400. Wheels and tires, all four of them. One has a slight bend. Doesn't affect air. It holds air and doesn't affect it.
It's not a bend, it's a dent in the lip.
Yeah, the lippy boy is a little dented. So yeah, $400 for these guys. I will ship them. If you want to pay shipping, it's probably going to be $400 too. So keep that in mind.
There are alligators everywhere. I just think it's funny. He was like, the tune was shitty, so we made it better by blowing it up. Like,
what's up, kids? It has been a hot minute since the video has been posted. Probably I'd say a year, probably a month.
Probably a year.
We posted a short little artsy recap video that I attempted to edit with Dalton's footy.
A really good job for his first creative piece.
So that was rad. We're here at the house. It is full on Christmas setup going on. We have a nice tree, all of our car parts here. In today's video, we're going to talk about Gridlife Bayou Bash as a whole. Our whole adventure there.
How'd you guys feel about the drive? That was dope. Honestly, it was completely flat, no traffic the whole way. I got to sleep, and James drove the whole time.
That was a fun drive. The original, I was hoping Ty would be with us, because then I wouldn't have to drive 9 hours.
He could have driven. You could have drove some part.
I don't know.
He didn't want me to.
I didn't know if Dalton should be towing the race car and shit.
I could.
You're going on a straight highway.
That's what I'm saying.
Hold the wheels straight.
Exactly.
Just do this. 4 hours.
What up, vlog? We are in Montgomery, Alabama, and this girl just parked in front of the truck. Yeah. Now, there was room for me to drive out of here, and this bitch is just like, nah, we're gonna park in front of you. So, more work, idiots. But
You fuck Jones.
yeah, we're in Alabama. We're gonna keep on moving. I think we're 4 hours away. Got some fat ass over there, got 2 Mickey D meals. That was super fun. I looked at her like she was an idiot. She looked at me like I'm an idiot, and then she didn't move, so we had to back up. That's not ideal. Couple idiots.
I watched the whole Harry Potter series again.
What the fuck?
On the way down?
On the way down?
That's pretty sick. I brought a photographer.
No, you didn't.
On this trip.
I'm not a photographer.
And he can't even photograph. I was about to say photograph.
Photographer. I brought a photographer. And he can't photograph.
We're in New Orleans, boys and girls. We have about 45 minutes to the track. Graham and Lipton are already there. Ty just left work, so he'll be here tonight. So we're gonna go to the casino and find some strippers tonight. Can we say that? 9 hours later, and we are in gator-infested country. We're in New Orleans Motorsports Park, kids. We left at 6 a.m. today. It's 2 in the afternoon. Practice is at 4:30. We got this, kids.
Tom, quit eyeballing the camera, you bitch.
Dumbass cat.
That's what I thought, bruh.
But once we made it, we had to start unloading the race car, and we had practice later that day. So nothing like driving 9 hours, not really eating or drinking, then unloading and getting into your race car to go attempt to drive that after you crashed it last time you drove it. So that was a lot of fun. That was a wee bit stressful, but the practice session was, we got 2 laps, I think.
Yeah.
That's what they gave us, 2-3 laps, and the sun went down and they said we can't run anymore. Yeah, the track staff said we can't grip drive at night, which real dumb, because I specifically wired in headlights.
Yeah, they sucked.
Man.
They were fantastic headlights.
Trash.
They were garbage.
They're yellow. They're fantastic.
You might have been. You might
Have
as
you
well
seen a
just been
Le Mans
holding out
car?
an
They're all
iPhone.
yellow. We were in practice. Overall, the car was the car was kind of shitty. It was very bouncy.
Oh my god.
The tune was
2x4s. Your suspension.
the tune was not good. It was a lot of misfiring. I thought I caught on fire at one point because I remember just going down the front straight into turn one, and then my eyes just started burning, like a lot. I was like, this doesn't seem safe. Are we gonna catch on fire or what? And turns out, well, obviously we don't run fuel cut in the race car, but I'm guessing that's where the fumes came from. But it was not good.
I just think it's funny. He was like, the tune was shitty, so we made it better by blowing it up. Like,
How was your Friday, Dalton?
it was all right. I feel like I didn't do all that much Friday, even though we got a good bit of shots. I felt like it was just kind of run and gun, kind of set up, like ran up the stairs to make sure we could get the shots while he was doing his test laps, and I mean, it was pretty cool. I was glad it was like a ease into the weekend though. Tom, quit eyeballing the camera, you bitch.
Dumbass cat.
That's what I thought, bruh.
Saturday was pretty rad. We
Hell yeah.
got up early. We found the best gas station in the entire world.
So good.
Screw Quick Trip, Cumbies or Buc-ee's or Wawa, whatever the crap you guys have.
Carry and go.
We found Carry and Go. They just had a full-on buffet at 3 in the morning, or at not 3 in the morning, in the morning where it was $3 to get grits, eggs, and like
Two meats.
It was fantastic.
Insane.
We got the track, we went to our drivers meeting, which was, I think, consisted of all Gridlife drivers meetings are, hey kids, don't crash your cars. Like, please.
Sit.
So that was
And flags.
And flags. So those are the main topics of a drivers meeting. So drivers meeting was pretty good. We didn't drive till noon or something, so we had like a lot of free time.
12:40.
Yeah, 12:40 I think is when we went out. So
Grom had 3 sessions in before we even got to get your car on the track.
Yeah.
So I didn't mean like, what do we do during all that? Well, I guess you were taking pictures, Dalton, right?
We were just watching, dicking around Lipton in the drift car, and then watching Graham, and that was it.
Oh, we got a Wade EFC. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
That botched.
So
I think. Oh damn it! I put. Or actually, I think I did save that sheet, your tracking sheet of where your corner balancing issues are.
I really liked the setup of the event. Like, it was kind of like easy paced where everything was spaced out pretty well. And although we didn't have like a big break for everybody like go get lunch together every time, like it was good because it gave you guys the opportunity to do like some pose stuff and not so much like just capturing authentic moments every time, but we did sponsor photos.
Yeah, we did do a lot of sponsor photos. We have our Nexen Tires down here. Thank you to Paul Joe for hooking me up with those because they are pretty fantastic. Way better than my old RS4s.
Anyway, these wheels and tires are for sale.
Fun fact.
Giveaway.
Not giveaway. So
comment your best insult in James's post, and you get it for free.
Next
One person per tire, so four winners. You guys can come together and put the car together yourself. Whatever, meet up.
The anti-James racing team.
Yeah, exactly. If you make a Facebook group, you get bonus 5
they all
entries.
really dope hair.
Anti-James racing.
Anti-James racing.
Yeah, we got to do a cute little photo shoot with our Nexen Tires. Dalton orchestrated all that. That was nice.
Whoa! Except for one of the photos was my idea, with the tires in the way.
Oh yeah, that was Ty's. That was Ty's idea. I got to do an interview about how great Rotary engines are. So that was pretty fun.
And then he blew it up 4 sessions later.
That was so
not
fun.
even. You made 2 sessions.
That was a
We
great
gotta find
time.
that guy's YouTube channel.
We really do. Yeah, that man's interviewed me about the car and just everything and grid life in general. And I was saying how great triangles are. There's like a picture of me doing this. And there's that. Pretty solid. It was fun. Car felt
Terrible.
Car felt honestly terrible.
Jesus Christ. I could feel the terribleness from standing on the observer's balcony. You're skipping across the damn road like a stone.
The tune was not good. Mikey was not awake at that point to fix it, so we're like, fuck it, we gotta drive.
Mikey.
So we went and ran the car with a lot of breakup issues, and then
Partial throttle cut.
the car, it bounced a lot. It skipped under turns. I could feel it. I didn't get to see it. These guys got it watched outside.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah.
You hit a rumble strip and the thing got death wobble like a solid axle truck going across the road.
Yeah, I just like
We
went.
fix the dampening.
That'd be mid-turn. I just made like the car just went. So after that session, I think we ran we ran 2:07. And the whole goal is to be sub 2 minutes for the weekend. And so we had to go back and we weighed the car, I think, after that session, which what do we, with my fat ass in it, we weighed to 2,600.
2647.
2647.
Full fuel, full jams.
Full fuel, full jams, full oil, full Apex,
Loaded up.
That's debatable.
full Apex seals.
Shit ton of rear weight in that driver's side rear for some reason.
So
You should put a diagram. Actually, I got the picture of it.
we'll put it in the video.
Yeah, you got 160 pounds extra in his driver's side rear for some reason. Couldn't figure that out.
Yeah, that was weird.
Actually, we didn't even get to weigh it again because he blew the damn motor. Because he went back on track to resettle it when I readjusted that rear suspension, and then
That's what blew the engine.
Yeah, that's what blew the engine. You're going too
The
fast.
suspension adjustment just killed it.
I literally thought the rear tire fell off. I'm like, fuck, did I torque the lug nuts or something?
Oh my god.
That's what I was freaking out. I'm like, all right,
Because he asked before we left.
Yeah,
too.
I was
So
concerned.
he did. And I know I
Yeah.
tightened them, and I know I torqued them, but I'm like, maybe the locking collar and the coil over I didn't tighten up fully or something, or those Allen wrenches, the thing just spun and shoved the tire in the body. But I was like sitting in his observation deck, and I'm like, Christ, I was like anxiously waiting for the phone call. I'm like, yeah, you ruined my suspension, my prototype suspension. I'm like, fuck.
So we went out for our second session. We got all Ty set suspension up, torqued everything. Went out there, and I remember getting put between like a vet and a GT350. I'm just like, this is not ideal. I don't know why I'm gridded here, but cool.
600 horse.
So my tiny little car is sandwiched between two things with 700 horsepower. So there was that, and immediately just pointed the Corvette by. I'm like, just go, have fun. So we were running second session. Car felt way better, way less skippy. And then Mikey fixed the tune before we went out. So no more fix the tune.
No more partial throttle.
No more
cut.
partial
No more
throttle
engine.
breakup.
The rumble strip.
So I was attacking curbs well, and the suspension was happy with it. Tires happy with it. I know getting on the back straight, NOLA's weird because there's like 2 hard braking zones in all of NOLA from what I've gathered. Everything else is either you lift or you just stay at
Down.
full throttle. And I was going on to the back straight, and it was fun because you just throw the car in and you would expect it to not work and just go sliding off in the middle of nowhere, and aero works and tires work, and you just grip and you move on down the road and you go real fast. You go zoom zoom. And then we were coming through on, I don't know, probably the last lap of the session, most likely. And
I don't think you made it last session, did you?
The last lap of that session?
No, it wasn't last lap because I remember you going around and you're on the backside because you broke down the furthest possible point that you could see you. Because you were next to an EK, I think. There was 2 cars like imports near you. I think one was an EK,
One was
the
S2000.
and the S2000. And they came back around. And I'm like, all right, well, where's James? And then they went around, and then they came back around again. I'm like, okay, James is broken. Then they threw flags out, and then brought everybody in. And then I saw the tow trucks lining up and the ambulance and crap, and I'm like, James is dead. All right. And then I started walking out for the observation.
James caught on fire. The wheel
waiting
fell
for the phone
off.
call.
We don't know. So yeah, I was doing zoom things with this S2000, and I noticed kind of the lap before my water temps were getting a wee bit hot. And I'm like, we're going really fast, and we're gonna have a good lap.
Airflow.
So we can push it just a half more lap. I'm like, I gotta finish this lap, and then I can cool the car down. We'll be fine. And then I was about to get on the back straight, and a lot of water just blew up on the windshield.
Everywhere, not even just on the windshield.
Went from zoom to nothing.
To boom boom.
Yeah, literally.
So yeah, zoom to boom boom, and I basically just shut the car off, and then stomped on the brakes and drove it straight to a gravel pit, because that was the fastest way to stop, and I was worried that
Those things were boulders.
yeah, those things were
Compared to some of the
boulders.
kitty litters, those things were rocks for this big.
So they're still in the splitter actually. There's a lot of them.
Yeah, we brought them all the way back. Souvenirs.
I was worried that we
Another
dumped,
giveaway. We're gonna jar up James's Stam rocks and ship them out. You get a mason jar full of rocks. He'll sign it too.
The workers came to tow me in, and they wanted me to start the car, and I was very concerned that it was leaking something or whatnot. So I just turned the fuel pump off and cranked the car a little bit. I'm like, yeah, it won't start. Please pull me.
Finesse.
Big
They're
brain.
like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, it's not gonna start. So
That's exactly what you do to a car that's just
Right.
beamed off track. Like, I just started again, put it back on track.
yeah, that's what they wanted. Like, just start it and drive it. It's fine.
Oh, you're already out there.
All right,
Yeah.
cool. So they towed me in. That was a little
They
sad.
Show
charge
me
you
footage
for
of
that?
that.
No, they don't charge for towing us in.
Oh,
They charge you if you dump oil on the track, and they got to clean it up.
well, I know.
That's
That.
what
I
they
figured
charge
a
for.
hazard fee, but
Oh, you got to use how's it feel to use the push bar on the wing? Because that was the intended purpose of
I had used it 1,000 times
of
the
the
hill
lateral
climb.
brace. It's fantastic.
That wasn't the intended purpose. You just didn't like cross braces.
Yeah, and I just thought it'd be easier to have a shopping cart.
And then, all right, whatever.
That was my
I really
thought
want
process
that to be the intended purpose of
behind the
okay.
lateral bar.
Okay.
Hansen Car Engineering.
Yeah, no shit, right? Want to make your Hondas easier to push? Hit your boy up.
So
Ty-Dye Hansen on Instagram.
Tie-dye Hansen.
tie-dye Hansen.
Is that for
Can,
real?
can we make that your new Instagram?
That is my Instagram.
Nuh-uh.
Tie-dye?
It's Ty Hansen.
Tie-dye, like.
Oh,
like
I heard
I
dye.
heard
No,
tie-dye Hansen.
I
That's
definitely heard
sick.
tie-dye shirt.
Tie-dye Hansen is sick.
That would be way cooler than dot.
Yeah, you should be
tie-dye Hansen.
tie-dye
would be
engineering.
Like
Are
a
you
creative
fucking kidding
something.
me?
Tie-dye engineering would be rad.
Are you fucking
You gonna
kidding
redo
me?
my whole brand?
What's
I
your brand?
guess.
The sticker on my car?
Shut the fuck.
I like that.
And your
logo.
goddamn shirts.
I was upset, to say the least. There's some clips with a lot of four-letter words being said.
Frick.
Dalton
Heck.
stuck a camera in my face.
Start filming.
Go for it.
Yeah, that's compression going into that.
What's the diagnosis, Doc?
Well, we fired it up with the cap off, and it started volcanoing out of this, meaning there's compression going in the cooling system. Meaning there's a bleed between the cooling jackets and the cylinders, means one of the rotor housing gaskets either failed or cooling jacket. I don't really know how rotary works. It could be a head gasket in a car, in a piston car. Whatever the similar effect in a rotary is.
Emotions are still raw. How you feel?
I'm so fucking pissed.
Really got the suspension dial. Looked good. Felt good. Doesn't run good. So, when you went off, did you just bunch of smoke and then you just turned off in the litter or whatever?
Yeah, because I was worried it dropped something, so I just immediately shot off track.
Yeah, didn't want to cover the track.
Yeah, fucking asshole. So, we put an LS in this thing or what?
Fuck yeah, let's go.
I mean, yeah, I guess we're putting an LS in it. I don't know.
On the bright side, this is content.
Yeah, it's fucking
And-
content.
The best part is, like Ty just said a minute ago.
It's money. That's what this is. It's fucking money. I'm not gonna get paid off any of the content. It's gonna cost me money.
Yeah, well, oh well.
You might donate a motor. If I got a V8 laying around or like anything, a rotor.
Oh, I'm
fucking
sure
there.
somebody's got a shitty LS sitting around.
Give me an LS. Who is gonna give me a fucking LS?
Honestly, this may be the end of this guy, but I really do think this is the beginning of something great. And think about the clickbait possibilities. I blew the motor. It's gonna be great, man.
While at the gas station, I determined we're just gonna pull the engine out of the car.
Why?
For
Just
content.
do it the next day when we have nothing to do, right? Enjoy your night with the boys, and then just do it during the daylight.
You were talking about content pulling in at night. Actually, I posted on Instagram and someone said we need the King of the Hill soundtrack on there instead of the shit music
That's
I picked.
clever.
So we might have to.
Whoever did that gets 5 bonus points on that giveaway for the wheels.
So yeah, we just pulled the motor because my friend Miles, who's down in South Carolina, he's in Hilton Head, just said, "Hey, pull the engine and bring it."
You cannot just put people's addresses out there, bro. He's just doxing people now.
What does that mean?
That's big.
You don't know what doxing is?
No.
He doesn't know anything.
Oh my god, dude. Who are we friends with? This man doesn't know anything.
So yeah, Miles he's been building rotary engines for a long time. Built a lot of race motors. He actually works at a Subaru dealership, so he just said, "Hey."
So he knows unreliability.
He's like, "Just bring me your engine and we'll go from there." Give us the breakdown on an LS motor for the FC.
It's a V8. It comes in multiple displacements. Well, the big reason for the LS was,
cheap.
Not cheap.
It's cheap, bro.
I mean,
You can do a whole LS swap for $850.
Harrison Orms.
I swear to God.
I mean, you could, but
No, you fucking can't, dude. Why I'm scared of buying a vet is because what if James Wood literally just comes and steals my motor in the middle of the night for
he could, because that's what he wants. He wants
I could steal
He
the
wants
motor.
an LS series motor, not an LT, I guess.
Yeah.
He wants to make a high revving LS, and he basically, I don't know the full logistics, so I'm just roasting the comments. But I remember when I was looking at it, because I want to do kind of a high revving LS build for something to put it in.
Rev it to the moon.
Yeah, it's a 6.0 block for the bore size with 4.8 crank and either 6.0 or 5.3 rods and stuff like that, and then you can make basically a 9,000 RPM motor. And James broke it. It weighs twice as much as a rotary.
Yeah, like
A dressed rotary takes
was 225 or
no, I thought it was 240 or something like that. I don't know. It was between 220 250 pounds. NA, non-turbo.
LS was
LS iron block dress
600.
No, 443 or 6.0.
I can still binge that, so.
I just put a piston boy in there. But no,
Facts.
he wants to spend all his money to make 300 horsepower.
Just costs a lot of money to piston swap things.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it costs like.
All right, let's go on option B.
So
Let's do something that I've wanted to do because I hate the car in general. Both your cars I hate. Mainly because you can do so much more with the S2K, but you don't. Because you don't have a truck or anything else that's other as reliable as a daily.
Yeah.
And then
That
the
thing's
FC.
reliable.
What?
The thing's reliable.
The S2000 is.
It is.
Is surprisingly. He just snaps suspension components randomly. Why not? Because this guy over here has the biggest envision to wheel the S2K. Never gonna happen.
Never.
So
Fucking
why
haters.
not? You can't race that car.
It
The
should
whole
be
brand would be
street legal,
shot.
to be
It
honest.
would no longer be James FC Wood. It'd be James FCS 2K some homologation Wood.
Why not just James Wood?
No.
Nobody likes just James. They only like your car, dude.
F20C. Pull it out of that S2K, sell the whole chassis and everything. Maybe reuse the trans, probably not, or get something different, and stick in the FC. Just combine the two and make it a time attack wheel-to-wheel car.
Then what do you
And
do
then
with
slap
the shell of
turbo
the
on
other
it.
car?
You just sell
We
it.
sell it.
Basically, parting out the rest of the FC, what's possibly usable, seats are trash, everything else, would help fund the swap.
Yeah.
The only issue is, apparently nobody makes
F20
motor mounts.
swap kit.
Yeah, F20 swap kits. Motor mounts, trans mounts, stuff like that for swap kits. So, there's a market we could reach. If anybody else wants to do an F20C swap into an FC,
What, you're going to build the parts and sell them?
we just design them. Got a unique swap. It's a unique swap that's reliable. You can keep your brand and keep your
My
puke green
brand.
car, piss green car. The literally thing matches Dame Jordan's hotel over there car, and I just think the uniqueness more than anything.
So our third option for an engine
FC.
is just staying rotary.
Is an S85 V10 from an M5. Mm-hmm.
That, but staying
Anybody have
rotary.
one? Let us know. We'll try it
The other option
with a
is
DCT. We ain't going stick.
Yeah, we need DCT. We'll do either a semi P or a full P.
What the hell is a semi P?
Semi P.
Like, I understand full peripheral.
So-
how do you get semi? You
So-
just take the
what you
whole
guys are
hole and
talking
cut it in
about,
half?
dude.
No, so semi peripheral is just.
Or is it like
I
only
hate
one
car
intake
people.
side or something? Or...
So it's still so all it is a peripheral port with your factory intake ports as well. So that's all it is. Did you shit your pants?
Dude, come
Who
on.
did that, bro?
So yeah, so Ty, instead of having like
I understand, but like, don't you get rid of your factory? You got to plug your factory input.
Impert.
Not-
Input.
not with a semi because you're still using the
Well, I
factory.
know with the semi. I was talking about the full.
Oh yeah, with a
So
full.
what's the benefit of having a semi?
I
that's
always
full?
have a full. I never have a semi. Fuck.
That was what I was getting at.
It's not ideal.
It's not. It's not a street car.
But the whole point, so if we do semi P or full P, we'll just rev the thing to 11,000 and
Also, how much cooler would it be to have a full P at Cars and Coffee for the one time a year you drive it to Cars
that would
and
be
Coffee?
pretty sick. I could sound like Mad Mike pulling in. Like,
Not sound like
Yeah, it
you're
would.
missing half the amount of rotors.
he has a full P 2 rotor, and a full P 3 rotor, and a multiple full P 4 rotors.
with either forced or non-forced induction.
So I don't know.
why did you hit
Semi-P,
him up for a motor?
full, I
did.
actually messaged him.
Did you?
Yeah. I messaged.
He's a crack addict, dude. He's like, y'all got any motors? Y'all, you know where I get the motors?
You see the Dave Chappelle memes.
I messaged all my Rotary friends. I hit up Mad Mike. I hit up Kyle Mohan. We called Jim Downing. We called Vargas Brothers. I started calling everybody to try to find some housings and stuff. So that's we're gonna have to deal with that later. But those are our motor options.
LSA, that'd be cool.
V8 motor.
LT4, LT5,
I was about to say 4 rotor. 4-cylinder Honda motor. F20.
Hellcat,
Or
Relax, we get it. We get it,
4G63.
bro. We get it, bro.
or full PP big port.
Full PP, big port.
So yeah, it's kind of the our Gridlife breakdown, I guess. What'd you guys think of the trip overall?
It was fucking awesome. It was just nice getting out in the middle of COVID or at the tail end of I don't know where we're at with this shit.
I think it's
but-
about to start again. I think we're about to
Yeah,
have COVID
yeah.
round 2.
Yeah, I'm
It's
getting
supposed
it
to be
currently right now as we
Technically
speak.
3.0.
3.0.
It's the first wave was in December, then we had that big wave right in the
after
right in the summer.
June.
And now they said it's going to be the third wave because flu season's coming back.
Yeah.
So it's bigger, better, faster, stronger.
Yep, just like the FC when we
Whoa!
found a proper motor swap.
Whoa, transies. Yeah, it was a good time though. It was nice to get out of the state. It was nice to meet people, take some cool pics, and just do what we keep doing.
Yeah. So unfortunately, 2020 race season has come to a close for us. I know there's a few more events I wanted to attempt in December, but that's not happening.
Yeah.
So we'll come back in 2021 swinging with a new engine, and I've already got some events planned out. There is talks. Well, I was tagged in an Instagram post a couple days ago where there are talks of a new hill climb starting in Kentucky.
Yep.
So we're gonna go get some bourbon, race some cars in some mountains. We're gonna hit up probably 2-3 Gridlifes next year, a couple of hill climbs, and just see where we go and see who we meet along the way. Dalton's going to design a new livery for 2021.
Yeah.
And it's kind of our thoughts. So thank you, kids, for watching this wonderful video. And we will catch y'all later. Bye, y'all.
Adios, fam.